This edition of PewterPirates.com brought to you by House of Brews Tavern and Grill. More than beer, House of Brews gives you great food and always great fun. And speaking of food and fun, we'd like to thank our co-title sponsor, Sea Dog Brewing Company. Its Clearwater location and its Treasure Island Brewery by the beach boast the exclusive combo of giving its patrons a New England brewery complemented by a golf-inspired menu. Oh, we appreciate our title sponsors, and we appreciate you logging on to PewterPirates.com. Remember, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It's absolutely free. Well, I'm not sure if the Bucs recognize the building behind me, Raymond James Stadium. They haven't played a home game in 3 weeks, and how about this? It'll be their 9th game on Sunday against the Washington Redskins, but only their 4th home game so far this season. This is your PewterPirates.com preview of Bucs against Redskins. And here is your menu. A crucial stretch coming up for the Buccos. Quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick weighs in on that. Now, the Washington Redskins offensive line, very banged up. How will that impact the Bucs D-line? Jason Pierre-Paul weighs in. And who's the hottest Bucs wide receiver? Not Mike Evans, not Deshaun Jackson. How about Adam Humphries? We check in with Humphries as well. As PewterPirates.com's preview of Bucs and Redskins, and it's next. Yes, it's your video preview of Bucs against Redskins, a game that will be played right here at Raymond James Stadium Sunday at 1 o'clock. Now, outside of the game, it's kind of been a week full of some distractions. Gerald McCoy talked for the first time in almost a month about why he hadn't addressed the media.
We haven't been winning. Defense ain't been playing good. It's not really a lot of talking need to be done. So that's why I haven't been doing interviews.
Then you had Deshaun Jackson talking about all the rumors that he wanted to be traded.
Honestly, man, the frustration is just knowing what's in this locker room, knowing the players we have, all across the board, and knowing how talented it can be, or it did show early on. That's the frustration.
But outside all of that, of course, there's a game to be played on Sunday. This is a crucial point for the Buccos. They've lost 2 straight. It's the halfway point in the season, and I asked Ryan Fitzpatrick how crucial this game on Sunday is.
It's been up and down the last month and a half. How crucial is the stretch coming up next few weeks?
I think, the company line is all the games are big, but this is a crucial stretch for us, really crucial game. Being able to get back at home, having 5 of the last 8 at home, but really with this next game, having a Washington team come in here with a much better record than us. It's played well all year long, and it's going to be a tough game for us. We've got to, this is one we got to have.
It's amazing with all the quarterback back and forth so far for the Buccos. They still have the #1 passing offense in the NFL. A big part of that is all the weapons these quarterbacks have. But forget Mike Evans or Deshaun Jackson or even O.J. Howard, who's coming off a big game. Who led all the wide receivers in the last game against those Carolina Panthers? How about Adam Humphries? He caught 8 balls to lead the team, and he had 2 touchdown catches. The last time he had 2 touchdowns, his junior year at Clemson against Syracuse. And Humphries is glad to just contribute.
You do have to be patient because we do have so many playmakers, across the board. And, the beginning of the season, some other guys played really well, had great numbers, and, each and every week it's a different story. So that's the good thing about our offense is we have a lot of guys that can make plays, and we trust all those guys to do that. So, it works out for everyone.
Adam Humphries, such a great story. The guy wasn't invited to the NFL Combine, was ranked the 144th best wide receiver coming out of Clemson, wasn't drafted by the Bucs, but leads them in receiving against the Carolina Panthers. Well, we're talking offense, but coming up after the break, we're going to talk Buccaneer defense. They have a nice matchup against the Washington Redskins offensive line that's banged up. That story is next. There are a lot of neighborhood bars, but there is only one.
House of Brews!
It's now better than ever, freshly remodeled with a new U-shaped bar, where it's clear everybody's having fun at the
House of Brews.
Armed with a full liquor and wine selection, House of Brews houses a large selection of brews. But come on, this place is more than brews. The food takes it to a whole different level. A fresh daily scratch menu serves up a wide variety of favorites, leaving customers always satisfied at the
House of Brews.
Not your average neighborhood bar. Oh, it's so much more. Welcome back to PewterPirates.com's preview of Bucs against Redskins that'll take place Sunday right here at Raymond James Stadium. Now, the Washington Redskins are in first place in the NFC East, but they have the worst record, 5-3, of any team that's in first place in the NFL. The worst news for Washington is their offensive line. They lost both guards last week, and both of their tackles are banged up as well. So we asked Buccaneer defensive lineman Jason Pierre-Paul, how will that impact the Bucs D?
That's not our problem. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, football is football. And the next guy got to be ready to play. This is the NFL, so that's not our problem, and I'm not worried about that situation.
Jason Pierre-Paul has been banged up with that rib injury, but he says he'll play through it. Gerald McCoy also fighting through injuries. We'll see on Vinny Curry. So this Bucs D-line that was hyped up so much in the offseason, going through a lot of injuries, and of course everybody's going through them at this point of the NFL season. Well, coming up after the break, we'll wrap up the show and give you an interesting nugget on both of the quarterbacks and this Bucs-Redskins showdown on Sunday. Now, you want a drinking and dining experience like no other in Tampa Bay? Well, Sea Dog Brewing Company is the place for you. Its Treasure Island location gives its patrons a beautiful waterfront view with 6 brand new boat slips and more to come. This Sea Dog location has a great selection with local brews, all made in Clearwater, and the specials. You have daily happy hour Monday through Friday from 2 to 6. Mug Club Monday features $6 mules. Taco Tuesdays are always popular, but don't pass up the $9.99 fish fry Thursdays. And on the weekends, enjoy a Sea Dog Brewery Sunday brunch by the beach. So check out Sea Dog Brewery at Treasure Island, 9610 Gulf Boulevard, Treasure Island, Florida, 727-954-7805. Welcome back to our PewterPirates.com preview of Bucs against Redskins. An interesting dynamic between the two quarterbacks in this game. They share a common bond. They were both in the class of 2005, albeit in way different draft positions. Alex Smith was the number 1 overall pick. He's currently Washington starter. And then 249 picks later, you had St. Louis picking up a guy by the name of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Got to give them credit for their staying power in this league. Also in that quarterback class, some guy named Aaron Rodgers. Not sure what happened to him. For more takes on the Bucs, check out our podcast, A Few Extra Bucs, with myself and Buccaneer insider Roy Cummings. You can also subscribe to our YouTube page and get all our videos and all our podcasts. Thanks to our title sponsors, House of Brews and Sea Dog Brewing Company. I'm Mike Neighbors. Enjoy the Bucs and the Redskins on Sunday right here in Raymond James Stadium.